Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 18 of my modded survival series. If you watched the in-between episode, you would have noticed that I created this little handy spiral staircase, and this is going to be distributed all the way up, basically up to my Botania area. And I also started a quarry, and I failed a little bit because I didn't realize that it was going to cut into the side over here. So let me jump over there, and I went ahead and rebuilt it all, at least for the most part, and I have my night vision on. But you can see that I went ahead and compromised a little bit, where I basically made a wall extend that way. I think it still looks good, especially in the dark. It looks more like a cave now. Basically, I decided to reposition my quarry so that it will dig basically to the left of where I had it. You can see where my radius was before, but I'm probably going to fill all of this in. Put a wall in here, but it's digging out. I did run into this main area, but not a lot, and I should be able just to place some stone here and cover it up, so it's not like it's going to be very bad for my library. And this is going to be where I'm going to do all of my enchanting and basically store all of my books and everything else. And I went ahead and set up my wireless transmitter here, so that whenever the quarry gets down to this level, it'll mine that up and it will stop the lava flow to these lava generators, which will in turn eventually stop the quarry. It's not going to be an immediate stop, which is fine for me because I might want it to dig a little bit into this floor, because I want to rip up this floor, probably put a wood floor in. Still haven't decided all of that, but I think this is going to be a very good sized library. And I did notice that it cut into the ceiling area right here, and that's probably good. I might convert some of this into like a skylight. I don't know. Might put some glass up there so that we can see the sky. But I think this is going to work out pretty well. But in today's episode, we're not going to be dealing with the library. We're going to actually start on Applied Energistics 2. So let me go ahead and run down into my little area down here, my production room, and it's basically the same as it was whenever we left off in episode 17, except for we have quite a few more resources that are coming in. I put another diamond chest here because of the fact that I don't have a lot of inventory space. I didn't want the quarry to actually fill up this chest and start spewing all of its items everywhere. I am throwing all of the cobble and dirt and gravel into the trash can. So, oh, did it already mine up my transmitter? Nice. So that means that it's about to finish. Let me run over here. Yep, it already mined up my transmitter. And I should be able just to come up here and see that my lava stopped. And eventually these guys will run out of power. This one's almost done, and it will actually stop the other quarry. So it's working exactly how I thought it was going to do. I think I mentioned it being an ender quarry. This is not an ender quarry. This is a buildcraft quarry. The reason I chose a buildcraft quarry is because it shaves off from the top down, whereas the ender quarry does columns all the way down to the bedrock. So I thought this was going to be a little bit better compromise, since I didn't have the buildcraft filler because of the issues that I was having with world crashes. They have fixed that bug, but it's in a version of buildcraft that the pack doesn't have yet. So let me just go ahead and let that run, and we should be good on that. So, in order to start with Applied Energistics, we need some presses. And I think I found a couple, maybe just one, if I can find it somewhere. Oh, there's two of them in here. These are actually found, if I go into my map, can I do day? Might be because I'm down in the caves. Let me run upstairs real quick. I'm running all over the place today. Oop. So let me run up here. And maybe out the front door. That's what I built it for. And eventually I'm going to finish this area off. There's still a lot that I want to do with the base, but those are going to be the in-between episodes, as I mentioned before. So if I look at the map, I should be able to see what are... There's one. Oop, I think I zoomed in too far. Right there. These are Applied Energistics Meteorites. I think that's what they're called. Basically, they're skystone, which is as hard as obsidian, but we have to get into those because there are what's called skystone chests, and that will basically hold them. So let me run over to the meteorite and I will be right back. Alright, I have arrived to the meteorite, and you can see how large this is. This is definitely really hard material. It takes a long time to mine out. But basically we need 4 of these. We need, this is a calculation press, silicon press, I think we need an engineering and a logic press. But you can't guarantee that you're going to have all of them in a single meteorite, so you might end up having to search for a few of them. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. So let me go ahead and run in through here, see if I can find that skystone chest. The skystone chest basically looks the same as the skystone itself. So I think that was intentional. That makes it really difficult to actually see it and find it. But the best effective tool that I know of to search this is probably a hammer. That way you're still doing a 3x3 area, and you just keep mining through and hopefully we'll find something. Alright, there it is. So you can see it a little bit. I thought it was going to be a little bit more disguised as it was, but I tore through this, making holes throughout, and I finally found it. It looks kind of at the center, so that might be a better starting spot next time instead of what I did just a second ago. But if I open it up, I have the engineering and logic. Oh! Yay! So good. You don't usually get this lucky, so I am actually very happy that I have all 4 of them now. Silicon, engineering, logic, and calculation. Nice. So I am actually going to grab this chest. I think this chest is at least blast resistant. I'm not sure, but might use it for something at some point. But now we should be able just to run back to our base. I don't know what the skystone itself is used for, besides creating more of those chests. Grindstone, we can get dust, smelt it into skystone blocks, so I guess you can use it for like decorations. So what is this dust used for? Doesn't say. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the dust is used for yet. You can use a diamond saw on it for slabs. And that skystone block chest. Oh, Emmy controller. So yeah, I guess we do need some of this. So cool. I am just going to bring everything that I have back to my base, and I think I'm actually close to my old base. I think it's right here. So I still have that link book in between the two bases, so it's going to be fairly quick travel in between. So for this, I think I'm going to need a little bit of water, because basically we need to be able to create some Fluix crystals. And if you look in NEI, there's actually a different tab on here. So you dropped one charged Certus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone dust into a puddle, and it creates 2 Fluix crystals. And Fluix crystals are kind of essential for the first part, basically everything that you make. So that's very important to get this. And let me go ahead and grab a bucket of water because I still haven't filled up my reservoir, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back and I filled up my reservoir, so now I have a constant supply of water. And I am just going to pop down here. This is temporary. I'm going to move this at some point, but I think we at least need to get started with this. So let me see what my situation is with quartz, and it does look like I have quite a bit of the charged quartz. All of these are the Certus quartz blocks, so they should be able to transfer back into Certus quartz, which is good, because I wanted to basically compress those as much as possible. And let me just grab a couple of blocks of redstone. There we go. Oh wait, I need nether quartz. Cool. Alright, so let me look at this again. Charged Certus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone dust. Okay, I guess I didn't need the Certus quartz. That's fine. We'll probably be using that soon. And I should be able to, after I disable my magnet, which I do not have any space in my inventory. Probably should have cleaned up my inventory a tad. Let me throw some of these things that I don't usually use back in here. There we go. I thought that I picked up my tape measure. There we go. That was weird. I didn't want to pick up. Alright, so let me throw in charged Certus, nether quartz, and you can see the lightning, and then some redstone, and bam! We have flux crystals. Yay! So what we want to do with that is create what's called an inscriber press, or inscriber, which is basically 2 sticky pistons, some iron, and the Fluix crystal that we just created. So let me go ahead and create that stuff. So there's the, let me get a little bit more iron than that, and I'll need a couple of slimes. Let me get rid of the sky stone. I'll just put it in here with my basalt. That's fine. And then some wood. There we go. I already have redstone on me. Oh, cobble. I always forget cobble. So I should be able to put my ring of magnetism back on, because I'm not doing anything with that right now. There we go. So let me create a couple of these sticky pistons. There we go. Alright. Guess that's it. Convert some of that iron. There we go. An inscriber. Yay! Not exactly sure where I'm going to put this. I'll probably just put it over here for now, because this will require some power. So I will grab some energy conduit. Have some on me. Yay. There we go. And this does use RF, I believe. It should. It doesn't show it in there. Weird. But I do know that we need silicon. And I don't know if I have any silicon right now. Oh, I do. And this is from Ender.io, and there's actually a percentage chance to get this with using the sag mill on most things, like 80% if you have redstone. Clay, it'll give you 80%, 50% on sand. And this is ore dictionaried with the Applied Energistics silicon, so that is good. It looks like we can only put one in here at a time. And silicon press. Okay, so it just didn't know how much power it was going to use until I put the press in there. So there we go. And unfortunately, this does only allow you to do one at a time. So that kind of sucks. So let me go ahead and create a few of these. It's going to take... Whoa, what just happened to my silicon? It just jumped out of my hand. Let me go ahead and run through here. It's going to be a manual process, and I will be back as soon as I have a good supply of the silicon. Alright, I am back, and I was able to create a few of those printed silicon. So essentially what I'm wanting to do is to replace all of the storage. I mean, this is my first step with Applied Energistics, just to replace my existing storage of all of these chests into a single Emmy system. And in order to do that, I need a drive. So let's see what it's going to take to actually create one of these drives. And it looks like I need quartz fiber, which is quartz dust. And I don't have a lot of nether quartz right now, but I have lots and lots of Certus quartz. So I am going to actually convert these back into the Certus crystal and run over to my sag mill. And I should be able just to throw these in, and it'll produce Certus quartz dust. And that's going to be needed for all of the Emmy glass that we're going to need. And it looks like I also need glass. So let me see what we have sand-wise. Not a lot of sand. I do have some quite clear glass. Let me actually grab a few of these cobblestone, and let me convert this into glass. Should be able just to throw it in the sag mill here, and it'll throw it down into the furnace, and it'll automatically output as glass. Nice. So let me keep that at least as stocked as possible. Produces... Oh, I don't know what to do with gravel. I might have to take that out, but we should be good on that. Let me pull out the Certus quartz dust, and let's see what it would take to actually... Oh, I need the glass. And there it is. So let's go ahead and create... At least see if we can get the Emmy drive here. There we go. So that, let me just create a couple of those. I don't need too many. There we go. So now I have glass cable, and it looks like my inventory is going to be full on me, so I might need to drop off a few things. I could probably just stick some of this in my bag of holding. We might be good for now. Let me just get rid of that and this. Okay, cool. So, let's take a look. And we also need an engineering press, and this is going to take that printed silicon and a printed engineering circuit, and that's basically diamond. So let's go ahead and get a couple of those up and running. Not exactly sure how many I need. Looks like just 2 for that, so I might just stick with that for now until we start looking at some of the other needs. So was it engineering press? I'm hoping that I'm doing this right, because I am completely new to Applied Energistics 2. I have not done this one yet. There we go. And let's see, how do I get this? Inscriber with those two, and some redstone. Alright, so let me put that one there, that there, and some redstone. And this should make nice engineering processor. Sweet. This seems to be a lot easier than what it was with the old Applied Energistics. There might be a little bit more steps involved, but it seems a little straightforward. Alright, cool. So now we have two of those, and I think we have enough to actually create our ME drive. So let me throw some of that back, shift click this, and there's our drive. So I am going to place this right here for now. Sweet, and you can go there. Alright, let me grab one of these cables and put it on the top. So we need to get power in here, and the way to get power is in Applied Energistics. We basically have to convert like RF or some of the Buildcraft power into Applied Energistics power, and I think the way to do that is creating the energy acceptor, and this is going to be fairly straightforward. Should be able just to do that. Cool. I like it whenever I have stuff in my inventory already. Nice. Energy acceptor. Alright, so I am going to run down here real quick, and I should be... yeah, I should be close enough to that. So let me put the power acceptor maybe right here. That looks like a good spot, I guess. We'll figure out a better spot for it later. But let me grab the RF conduits, enhance energy conduits, and let me just run it this way. Whoop! I just plowed right in my face. Alright, grab you back, and that, I'm assuming that has energy. That looks like a different color maybe? No. Well, I don't know if it actually has power, but let's go ahead and throw some of this cabling on. Might have to make some more of this glass cable. Alright. And I guess my staircase was over here. I need a better way to get up and down. I'll probably do that in this episode, actually. Alright, so let me see what it would take to actually create a storage drive. Storage. Alright, so I don't want to do the 1K right now. I think I'm just going to go with a 4K to start with. And this might take a little bit of resources. So I need gold. So let me go ahead and grab some gold out of here. And it's basically the same as with the diamond. Oops, wrong place. And this is with a logic press. Okay, so logic press, some gold. And yes, unfortunately it only takes one at a time. I wonder if this would use like a hopper or something, because I can put it in here and it'll stack over here. It just won't stack in this slot. So that's kind of a pain. So let me get a few of those, and then what else do we need? We need some silicon and redstone again. So just like we had before. So one of those. I ran out of inventory, and a silicon. Don't know if it requires it to be in any particular order. Doesn't look like it. So let me print at least a couple of these. I might as well just print all of them, because that'll reduce the one inventory slot that I don't have right now. I wonder if there's a way to speed this up. I think these little cards will speed it up for you. But we will tackle that at a different time. Alright. Might as well throw another stack in there. Free up an inventory slot. cool. Alright, so let's see. What do we need now? We need more redstone. Might end up having to go caving again soon. Let me just put the Certus quartz back in here for now. Let me convert some of this back into redstone dust. There we go. And we should have enough to create... Let me just create all 4 of those. That's fine. This keeps switching around. It's very obnoxious. Alright, so calculation processor. And that is pure Certus quartz. So how do I create pure Certus quartz? So I need Certus quartz dust and sand into a puddle of water. Okay. So I do not have sand on me, so let me grab some sand. Probably should take my magnet off, and probably need some inventory space at some point. So Certus quartz dust and sand. And that should create something. Did I read that right, or did I completely flub that up? Oop, that's not it. What am I looking for? I am looking for this guy right here. Alright, so Certus quartz dust and sand into a puddle of water. Certus quartz dust and sand. That's what I did. I am not sure what I'm looking for here. Let me just look that up directly. Pure Certus quartz. Drop a Certus quartz seed. Oh! Duh. I completely missed that first part. Seed. So a Certus quartz seed. Oh, shapeless crafting. Okay. That was my mistake. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. Now I have some seeds. And now I just throw the seeds into here, right? Don't know how long this is going to take. It did say something about using a crystal growth accelerator to make it go faster. Well, it does look like it's doing something. I can see little bubbles coming off of it. So let me take a look at it. This item won't despawn 0%. Okay, so let's take a look at the growth accelerator. And what is that going to require? What is that? Okay, so I think I have enough for that. There we go. And quartz glass, iron, and a couple of cables. I might have enough to do this. If this will open. Hello. There we go. That was a really bad lag spike. Alright, so I need to convert more of these into glass cables. And can I just shift click that? I'm missing the glass. There we go. Uh-oh. Ran out of inventory space again. Of course. You can go on the ground. There we go. Let me just create a couple of those. And I probably need to clean out my inventory. I think I do need to be closer to power. So I think I'm going to relocate, at least temporarily. I'm just going to put a puddle of water in a random spot over here. Maybe I can just, maybe I can do it above the surface. Can I do it up here? and a couple of you guys. And let me grab my bucket. There we go. Grab my water from over here. Let's see if this... That was weird. Put it there. Okay. So I probably need power to those guys as well. So let me see. Oop. No. Wrong one. Ah, it knocked my magnum torch down. That's very important. Keep the mobs away. Alright. I got the wrong one. It's that one right there. Cool. And I only have one of these left. Let me make some more cable, and I will be right back. Alright, I made a little bit more cable, and we should be able just to bring this around, plug that in, and let's see what that's doing. Oh wow, it's all sparkly. Alright, so what if I were to throw this in now? Oops, let me just throw them all in. I do not know what I'm looking for here. Oh, 3%. Okay, cool. So it's actually doing something now. Those are 2% because I threw them in at different times. But I guess it's just a waiting game right now. Let me wait for this to finish, and I will be back as soon as I have some pure Certus quartz. Alright, it finally created it. So we have the pure Certus quartz. And I do not remember what I was doing now. So let me go ahead and let me just leave that there. So I was creating a 4K storage drive, storage cell. And how do I create this? Oh yeah, I forgot. Alright, so let me go ahead and throw that in there. One of these pure... Is that the wrong one? One of those pure crystals? Okay, cool. And this will create this little guy. Printed calculation circuit. Alright, and I basically need to do the same thing with that as I did with the these little guys, logic processors. And that will create inventory problems. So let me get rid of a couple of things real quick. There we go. And a calculation processor. Yay! So I'm going to go really quickly because I do believe I have very little time, if any, to finish this up. And it looks like I'm out of the quartz glass. So let me create some of that real quick. There we go. No. Crap. What am I missing? Actual glass. And I should have some of that right here. Yay. So let me try that again. There we go. You can go there, and I'll just use this other table. Thank you. So there's that, and that. Yay. So now I'll just throw it on the floor. Throw that in there, and because it's green, it means that we have power. And why is this? I think I need to cut the connection here, because I think that's going to just continue eating my energy there. Oh, I guess I need to break that one too. I'm getting those back, right? I hope so, because I think I can just use a wrench on those. It just sounds bad whenever you're breaking it with glass. Alright, so now I need an Emmy Monitor, or Emmy terminal. So let me go ahead and craft one of these real quick. So I need these formation cores, and I'm missing stuff. Fluix dust, grindstone, lacerator, macerator, pulverizer, sag mill. So let me come over here, sag mill this up. There we go. Churn through that. Don't know how many of these I will need, but we will. Let me go go to this one. I said let's go to this one. There we go. Wow, that is some lag. There's 2 of those, and I need this, which is one of those. So Annihilation Core and Formation Core. And what else do I need? One of these little guys. And, oh, Illuminated Panel. Don't have that yet, so I need Glowstone. Let me just throw some of this stuff back for now. And I need some iron, which I have 6 on me. I only need the 1. Glowstone. Let me see if I can craft this guy real quick. And I don't have quartz glass. Of course not. Of course not. Because I cleared out this. Okay. Wow. There we go. Let me get 2 of those because I seem to keep needing these. So those go on the side. This goes here. And I think it was like glowstone. And was it redstone in the middle? Yay! And it was. Illuminated panel. You can go there. You can go there. Emmy terminal. And I should be able just to pop that on. And I have access to my inventory. So I should be able just to throw all of this crap in there, and it's putting it on the drive. As you can see, I have 12 of 63 types. So yay! So I should be able just to push all of my stuff in these chests into this one drive, and this will help considerably with my inventory issues. I might create a couple more of these 4K Emmy storage cells just so that I can verify and guarantee that I can stick all of these things in there. But I think that is going to do it for today. This was the first part of Applied Energistics 2. I actually really like the mod. This is my first time doing it. Seems to be pretty straightforward, and it's going to be a fun experience trying to get all of the things working. But if you could rate the video down below, I would greatly appreciate it. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. And if you like the series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.